'cause I'll be switching the positions for you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Talkaholics podcast. This is Iman.
This is Razia.
We know it's been a while, but you know, everyone needs a break now and then.
Especially when it's for a reason.
To recuperate.
It's somebody's birthday. What are we saying? Happy birthday, Iman.
I mean, it passed. By the time you guys see this, it's gonna be like weeks past my birthday. But it was my birthday, and we had a great time.
Yeah.
So excuse us for our absence, but you know, it is what it is.
Have to do that sometimes, you know. No excuses.
You know.
Anyways, continue.
Sorry. Yes. Anyways, today, very exciting episode. I feel like we might actually be on trend for once in our lives.
Ooh.
Because the Ariana Grande album came out yesterday or the day before.
Yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
October 30th.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I came out. Sorry. Like, the concept of time is very weird for me these days.
Yeah.
I never know what time or day it is. So, regardless, I digress. Ariana Grande's album came out, and it is called Positions.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so funny to me because, like, the actual, the single Positions, I had no idea that had come out.
What?
Like, maybe till last week.
No way.
Because, yeah, I had no idea because I hadn't heard, like, I haven't listened to the radio in so long because I'm not driving anywhere too much. And then even when I do drive, I use my Bluetooth and I listen to, like, those Apple Music curated playlists. Mm-hmm. So, like, if it's like new and updated R&B, like, they're not going to put Ariana Grande in new and updated R&B, at least not for Positions. No. So yeah, I had no idea, and then I don't remember what car I was in, but I was in someone's car and the radio was on, and the song came on, and I was like, "Is this Ariana Grande?" And I was like, "This is kind of good." So I heard it like last week, and I was like, "Oh!" And then all of a sudden, I didn't even know an album was coming out, and then all of a sudden, an album came out, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've listened to it like probably 5 million times.
Yeah. Me like.
And then and then Razia messaged me. She's like, "Hey, want to record an episode about her album?" And I was like, already on it. I'm already on it.
I knew it too. I was like, she's prepared, so I'll just ask like it's a new thing. Oh man, that's
so. What are your thoughts?
Oh, okay. First of all, I was like hyped for this because I knew about Positions coming out only because like the video had come out, like, and I think I probably saw that trending on YouTube or something.
Didn't even know there was a video. I'll be real.
Oh, okay. Watch that after this.
And the only thing I know about Positions is the trend on TikTok because I spend too much time on TikTok. Okay.
That's real. No, the video came out, and then I think she posted like it was either her on IG that posted like a teaser of like 3 more days or some shit like that, and then, like, my friend Roshi, who's been on the podcast, like, she, I think, has kept me up to date with anything related to pop culture. She keeps me young, like, on trend. So I was like, oh, shit, this is exciting. And then, yeah, it all came out on Spotify yesterday. So I was just
Spotify got it before Apple Music.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Is what I heard. Because I think I listened to it late enough in the day that it was already out or something. Mm-hmm. But on Twitter, I was looking, because that's how I found out, first of all, Twitter, that the album was out. And like a YouTuber I followed was like, hey, like we're all listening to Ariana Grande's album today. And then people were like, Apple Music like users crying because they haven't gotten it yet or something like that. Because but anyways, I was fine. But I heard that Spotify got it before Apple Music, which is rude because Apple Music is superior.
Okay, that's another podcast. But
Roger's like, I'm an Android user.
Yeah. Stop it. This is not nice. No, okay, overall opinion of like the album, I went into it like with high expectations, and I think for the most part it got delivered. Like I thought every single track, like for the mood she was going for like her vocals, like we know that she also kind of makes like almost like borderline comedic pop music. Like Monopoly was like the example from last time. There's a couple of lines that I'm like
her little ad libs and stuff, and it's
some of the lines I'm like, what is she? She's just having fun out here. Like she's good.
Yeah.
So I love that there's a bunch of that, and then the collabs that when they got like announced like a couple days before, I was like, no way. Like especially Doja Cat, I was like, Yeah,
I like. I mean,
coming back. I was like, ooh.
We know Doja Cat went through a little problematic stage this quarantine. But yeah, I love like her music is great. So yeah,
and then The Weeknd coming back.
The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always amazing. So like, I'm not even surprised.
Any song.
And this isn't their first collab. I love that song.
Yeah, which is why I was like, how are they gonna follow
that up? Forever.
Like what? So yeah, there's a lot of hype around it, and I think like,
even Ty Dolla $ign, like his song with her, that one's really good too.
Really, really good.
And like Ty Dolla $ign doesn't always get the credit. Like a lot of people don't like Ty Dolla $ign. It's like a lot of people.
I don't know if it's just me, but you can't really recognize him on tracks. But he's featured.
Oh no, you can.
I can for shit.
You can. His voice is like, I don't know, like it. First of all, he like sings his raps, or it's not even rap, but like he like kind of sings. Yeah. And he has like little like ad libs that he does that make it known that it's him. At least for me, I don't listen to a lot of his music, but like the ones that I do know, I can recognize his voice.
Yeah, I feel like he's on a lot of featured music that I have like on my like ongoing playlist. But yeah, like just overall, like I kind of wanted to continue. Like I just let Spotify go through every single track, and then when I finished, I was like, what? Like this can't be it. Like I just love the vibe, and like a lot of like, I don't know if you noticed, but it's a lot of orchestra type music in the back, and it's like more of her like ballad-esque.
It kind of like switches between, you have like the kind of like it's like a mixture of like pop and kind of like a hip hop beat, where she's kind of going like faster, and she's going like, you know, kind of like her what song is it from the last album? Really popular song.
7 Rings.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you know, like the whole like, and her little and whatever.
Yeah.
There's like those songs. Yeah. And then I really enjoyed that she had a lot of like the slower, softer songs on this album as well. Yeah. Because like her voice is really like I think her voice thrives. In that kind of music, like
honest to God, yeah,
thrives.
Yeah, if there's anything I was like, if there's anything that I was like looking forward to in this album, was like, we've had enough of her good like upbeat pop music. Like there for centuries to come, she has that covered.
Yeah,
there's so many that I can pick from, and especially like in thinking of like my top 3, because we're gonna go through like our favorite from the album. I wanted her to make more diva-esque albums. I know she has a voice for it. I wanted her to like just belt it in one song that is slow and delivers. So
I think it's like she's done that before. It's definitely something she's done before, like in maybe like years ago in her prior albums. I can't remember the name of the song, but I remember her performance of it at some award show. I don't know. Anyways, not important. But I'm saying like it's not something it's not like revolutionary. Like she's definitely done it before.
No.
But it's nice that she's kind of bringing it back. I mean, even her last album, she did have a couple of slow stuff, like, where we got to hear her voice. But I think she did it better in this album, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree, too. Yeah, should I give, like, a rating, like, a score for this, if I could? For my
okay, sure, go for it.
I was like, how do I sum up how I feel about this?
Oh my god, this is what we'll do. Pick an emoji, and then we'll do 1 to 5, and you tell me how many out of 5 emojis, and I'll put them on the screen.
Oh, okay. So out of the little sparkly, my favorite ones, the heart with the sparkly thing you get, one of those emojis, I'll give it like a 4 out of 5. Yeah, a 4.5 out of 5. Because I was gonna give out of 10. I was gonna give out of 10 like a 8.5. So I think that like kind of equals out. But yeah, no, I was like really happy with it. I think obviously some songs are definitely better than the others, and I can tell which ones I'm gonna like listen to more on repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that, I know that it's not all fabulous. It's not all like, I feel like some albums. I think her previous album, or whatever the album was, where her face is like upside down, and it's like kind of black and white.
I think that's her last album.
Was that the last one? Okay, that one I was like,
honestly,
after one,
I can't tell you.
So good.
Let me figure that out for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Thank You Next. Her last album.
Cool. Yeah, that one had like.
I love how we're doing an episode about Ariana Grande and we don't know.
Yeah, guys. It's early on a Saturday morning. Okay, we're right now. No, there's so many like songs on previous albums where I can think like think that each and every single one of them are like freaking bangers. Like I think they're so good. So I think this album has to grow on me a little bit, but for now, like 8 to 8.5, whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I think the first time I listened to the album, I was like, meh. Like, there were some songs where I was like, ooh. And then some songs I was like, okay, yeah, like, I can nod along to this.
Yeah.
But then as I kept listening to it, like, I really enjoyed the whole experience of, like, I listened to it on repeat for a very long time. So, definitely, I think that as a whole, the album is really good. But, want to talk about our favorites now?
Yeah. Oh, well, what about you? What's your overall? What's your score, too?
Oh, sure. Yes, I probably should do that. Is there an emoji for a microphone? There's a microphone emoji, right?
I think so.
Okay, I'll choose the microphone emoji. And yeah, I would say 4 out of 5. 4 microphones. Nice. Because, yeah, it's not like every single, like you said, it's not like every single song is a banger, but there are quite a few in there that are. So, yeah, I really enjoy it. But yeah, so...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the one thing with Ariana Grande's music, kind of similar to like a Gaga or anybody who like they put their all in like their music videos, is I think that the music videos will make or break the other songs that I'm like a wishy-washy on. Like for example, like the Doja Cat one, like I thought the background music, and I was happy it was an upbeat song. I was like, this has to be like a dance, like with those two. Yeah. But I was like, it's definitely not one of my favorites. So I was like hoping, like with that music video, I think it'll save itself. But like, yeah, that's my thing of like I'm waiting until all the good songs, especially the collabs, have music videos, and then we'll talk.
That's good. It's so funny because I don't really watch music videos like that. No, like, I don't care. I mean, like I'll watch it if it's like, oh my god, this new music video, it's amazing. I'll watch it, but like I don't seek out music videos. I used to, but it's because back in the day we didn't have Apple Music and Spotify and all that. We would go to YouTube for our music. And YouTube, either you found the lyric video or it was you
put on MTV
the music video,
and like
exactly
that the new whatever was out on.
Yeah, so a lot of the times where I was trying to like listen to my music, or I would just go to YouTube, and then you would end up unintentionally watching the video. But yeah,
right. Cool. Okay.
Anyways,
go ahead.
Let's talk about our favorites, and maybe some of our not so favorites as well. But like, let's talk top 3 songs. What are your top 3?
Okay, top 3. Let me open up. I got Spotify.
Yeah, I have it open on my phone.
Hold on. Okay, my top 3. We'll start 3 to 1, right? Makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Initially, when I had this like laid out in my head, I didn't have positions like included as part of it because
let's just say positions. We all know it's gonna be part of our fave because like that's a banger.
It's so good, and like.
So let's say 3 aside from positions.
Okay. Well, anyway, I half included it now. Whatever. It's okay. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So no. Okay, it's okay. We'll include it, but it has to share the third spot. Is my point because in my head, I give the third to something else.
Got you.
Speaking of like humorous, like kind of tongue-in-cheek type of songs, I put position /34 plus 35 number 3 spot because I just love like her lyrics in this are the ones that you have to listen to, right? Because like she's being funny, she's like doing her Ariana thing, but she also like the song is kind of like a lot of the songs, I don't know if you noticed, is about self-care. Like a lot of it is about, which I think is a nice response to her last album and like the year that she went through, which we are fully aware of. And it's like I love that all her lyrics are about healing and what she does to like, I think there's a lyric in the song that's like she's eating better, she's drinking more coffee. Like it's
Like,
good to hear that you're doing well. But like it's kind of cute.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like her vlog. Like, hey guys. But that's why I love the song. It was just like, oh, she's just like literally telling us how her day's going. But it's also definitely like, the title of the song. Like it's
well, let's not pretend.
She's doing a little play on words there. But no, but obviously in positions too with the music video, and like even when that song came on, when I was playing through the songs, like immediately I was like, yes, this song I was kind of
I enjoy it. Yeah, definitely.
So those are my tied for third, but yeah.
Okay.
Your turn, Missy.
Oh, we're going back and forth. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, and number 2.
Razia, 2 comes the next one after 2.
I swear, people, like, we've been doing this for 3 years, and people are like, how are they not organized by now?
Yeah, how do they not? Oh my god.
Anyways, I would say, okay, see, this is hard, because when I did it, I didn't think we were going to rank them. I thought we were just going to say, ooh, these are the top 3. Right. So, I would say that maybe I'll do the same positions, tied with, I think I might go with Safety Net.
Ooh.
With Ty Dolla $ign.
Really good.
I like that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Positions and Safety Net for my number 3.
Nice. Okay, awesome. All right, number 2 for me. This is one of the like through the first listen through of the album. It's like one of the ones that like I like checked, like I turned on my iPad again to check the name of the song because I was like, oh, this is like really really good. POV for me is number 2.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
we're living off the same list.
I think number 1 might be the one that changes. But POV is so freaking good.
I love that. And it's such a nice way to end the album. Like,
yes. Yeah.
It's so just like, I was just like, my heart.
It's kind of cozy, right? Like the song is like, it's just warm, and it's speaking of self-care, it is a little bit of that, but it's also like her one and only romantic song that is just about kind of like connection with somebody, and I kind of like that.
And I think it's like a lot of people can relate to that, like to that sentiment of like, oh, I would like to see how other people see me.
Yeah, no, exactly, and it's funny because like, it's almost like COVID appropriate too. I feel like a lot of people are doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of like self-care right now, a lot of mental health focused things, and it's like it's almost a perfect like response to everything happening right now. Obviously, even though she probably wrote this way in advance.
Probably.
Like it's just so good, and like it's just feel good. This is a song I know will be on my playlist, like my ongoing with all the R&B and other pop songs I have. Will stay there. So good.
Yeah.
Is it your number 2 too?
This is the thing. I was like I was kind of going back and forth whether I wanted this to be my number 2 and my number 1.
Yeah.
Because not only is like you said, like it's a really great song and the lyrics are really great, but her voice is really really good in this song too. Like the style of this song.
That has the whistle, her whistle.
Yes, like this is this style of song is where her voice really thrives, I think.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna. I might as well just do both of mine now because I think I'm gonna keep POV at 1.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that I'm going to do Off the Table.
Nice. At
2 with The Weeknd. I really like that. I really like that song, and like it's the top 3. It's really hard to do because like again, this album is 14 songs long.
Yeah.
And like there's a lot of other songs that I like too, but. You know, whatever, for sake. So, yeah, so number 2 would be Off the Table.
Yeah.
And number 1, POV for me.
Nice. Off the Table was good, too. It also kind of similar to POV in that, like, it's just a weird, like, connection conversation. Which is, so for her, really intimate, like, compared to, like, a lot of other, like, a Positions type song.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, my number 1, which I kept coming back to the song and didn't think it was going to be number 1 the first time I heard the album, but it's My Hair is number 1.
Interesting.
Yeah, because like going back to the point I made much earlier, it's just her voice. Like it's not a collab with somebody else. It's her voice in this. This is like more ballady. I think the song also has a lot more of like the orchestra, like violins and that kind of stuff in the back. So I like it when her voice is used that way. And it's just nice. It's a feel good song too, like POV. I don't know. I was surprised by it being my number 1 because I thought "Shut Up" would make it on this list. Just cause
really,
yeah.
That's funny you say that because I think "Shut Up's" my least favorite.
Really, that's crazy.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's like maybe something about it being the first song of the album, like the first thing I heard.
Right.
So maybe like because I had never heard the album before, so the first time I heard it, "Shut Up" was the first thing, and that was like in my. So, like, beginning stages of, do I like this? So maybe that's why I'm a little biased against it.
Yeah. No,
but, like, the song isn't bad.
Yeah.
But compared to everything else, I think.
No, it's... Yeah. Which is why I didn't make the topic. Compared, like, I liked it because it like the comedic spin on it, and I think I'm thinking of like Fergie's "Shut Up." Remember from back in the day?
Oh,
Yeah, like shut up, just shut up, shut up. One of
yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's a return to that. No, but that and like love languages, I really liked a lot because of that track. And
Yeah,
track is
love language.
It's so weird and different. Like it took. There's like I swear to God, there's like an early 2000 song with something like that. That I was like, you know, when you hear it and you're like killing yourself, like this is sampling something.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot that I thought would make them the less, even like 6:30 was really good too. But
Yeah, 6:30 is good too. I mean, like I said, like if you go through every song and there's like something about it that is great, like that you enjoy listening, but it's hard to choose.
yeah, I think for me, I didn't vibe so well with Obvious and West Side. I think, yeah, they're like kind of throwaways a little to me, but still good, but not like I'm like, yeah,
Amazing.
I can't believe this is on the fucking radio. Like I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, okay, well, so we have told you guys our thoughts and what our favorites are. Let us know what your favorites are, or maybe what do you disagree with our favorites? Do you think we're crazy? Do you have something else to offer, or do you not like the album at all? Which I really don't understand.
Yeah, like what are you listening to?
I do not agree with that sentiment. If that's your sentiment,
Talkaholics is not agreed, dude.
We are against it. We rebuke your statement. Anyways, let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you want us to review any other artists, albums, you know, or other types of media, film, TV shows. You know how it is. Like and follow us on all our platforms. We are on YouTube, Apple Music Podcast app, Apple Music, just Apple Podcast app. And, not Spotify. What are we on? SoundCloud. There we go. SoundCloud. Those are the 3 places you can listen to us. If you want to see our faces, it would be YouTube. We're also on Instagram and Twitter at Talkaholics Pod. Mm-hmm. So follow us there. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yes. I think I did the whole spiel. That's everything, right?
You did. That was perfect. You got the whole package.
Thank you so much. I am. We are influencers.
You're definitely influencers to call yourself.
Anyways, before I embarrass myself any longer, thank you guys for listening, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.